wild character who was sent out from England on the boat Barossa, wasn't it, sir?
Yeah,
On the convict ship Barossa.
Barossa, yeah.
And we'll read out this indictment, and you'll see how ridiculous the petty legal system is that caused all the hardship in those days.
Well, this is the indictment for John Longhurst, dated about, well, it's the 7th of February, a Thursday, but I think it's around about 1838. It's taken from the Romney Marsh jail calendar, which the calendar was dated from 1826 to 1848. So this is headed the 7th of February, Thursday. The jurors of Our Lady the Queen,
Queen Victoria.
Queen Victoria of course, upon their oath present, that John Longhurst, late of the parish of Orliston, within the liberty of Romney Marsh, in the county of Kent, Loughborough.
Could I just stop you there, Pastor Benedict? Now, you said Longhurst.
Yes.
Now, could you explain that part?
Well, the spelling in England, apparently of the name, was Lonkhurst, Longhurst. And I think down in Panville that name were known as Longhurst because I was down there a few years back and I had to go to the garage to get my car fixed, and I go hand in the NRMA ticket, and he said, "Oh, are you one of the Longhursts that used to live here?" So we're always known as Longhurst down in Plymouth. I think that is the way they spelt the name, and it's been just sort of come now to Longhurst, L-O-N-G-H.
It's just gradually changed.
Yes.
Oh,
Later the parish of Orliston, that's John Longhurst once again, later the parish of Orliston, within the liberty of Romney Marsh in the county of Kent, Loughborough, on the 27th day of November, in the second year of the reign of our Sovereign Lady, Queen Victoria, so there's the date, about the hour of 12 in the night of the same day, with force, that is, armed, at the parish aforesaid, within the liberty aforesaid, and in the county aforesaid, the dwelling house of one Elizabeth Killick, there situate, then and there, feloniously and burglarously did break and enter, with intent, the goods and chattels of her, the aforesaid Elizabeth Killick, in the said dwelling house, then and there being, then and there feloniously and burglarously to steal and take and carry away, that he, the said John Longhurst, then and there, in the said dwelling house, 6 pieces of the current silver coin of the realm, of the value of 6 shillings, called shillings, 10 pieces, the current silver coin of the realm, of the value of 5 shillings, called sixpences.
Oh, we're worth a bloody fortune, yeah.
Bloody terrific.
Oh, yes, yes.
360 pieces of the current copper coin of the realm, of the value of £1, 10 shillings, called pence. 720 pieces of the current copper coin of the realm, of the value of £1, 10 shillings, called halfpence. 1 twill rabbit frock,
To wit.
of the value of 8 shillings and 6pence, of the money's goods and chattels, of
Dirty
the
old
aforesaid Elizabeth Killick, in the said dwelling house therein, and there being found, then and there, feloniously and burglarously, did steal.
He must have had a bloody girlfriend in the background there somewhere.
So. I think he was pitching his best for her. Taken, it wouldn't be for any other person. Taken, carry away against the form of the statute. In that case, made and provided against the peace of our ladies, the sovereign queen, the crown and dignity. I can't understand who the aforesaid was, but it sounds terrific.
That's all bullshit, yeah.
The witnesses were Elizabeth Killick, John Willis, Thomas Tucker, James Brissenden, Thomas Dowell, William Smith, Thomas Marley, David Spencer. John Longhurst is to be removed to the bar, to the Hull Fortitude for 10 years transportation for housebreaking at Orliston. The pension is something worth about £5.
Isn't it flaming ridiculous? Fair dinkum.
Yeah.
But anyhow, the beauty of it is the fact that we wouldn't be sitting here now doing this family history.
If he hadn't have pinched that bloody stuff.
Yes, yes, so good on him.
Yeah, good on him.
Bloody good job of it, yeah.
Probably the person who pinched off had tons of grass.
That's right. So
Anyway.
the landed gentry, they
That's right, yes.
All right, well now, yes, well...
I'll give a little bit of the background to Mum, our mother, Beryl Pauline Prescott. Do you think so? Or?
Yes, that's a good idea, Pat. Yeah, we haven't touched on her side of the family yet.
No.
That was the Cusacks, wasn't it?
The Cusacks was Grandma Longhurst's people. Now,
Oh, sorry, yes, that's right, yeah.
Now, Mum was
Prescott.
who, before she was married, she was Beryl Pauline Prescott, the eldest child of Alexander John Prescott and Amelia Prescott.
Only three in the family?
No.
Right.
Now, in that family there was Mum, Beryl Pauline, there was her brother Trevor, and there was her sister Hilda, who, by the way, was engaged to Joseph Longhurst, who was killed with the motorbike accident.
Oh, yes, engaged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just something got in there.
How old was he when he was killed?
22.
22.
Yeah. Hilda, then there was Bill and John. But I believe there were, Hilda was a twin, and I think the twin died at birth. So in Mum's family there was Mum and Trevor and Hilda and Bill and John. Five. So I said she was the daughter of Alexander John Prescott. That's where was grandfather. Now he came out, his people came out from Scotland about the 1860s. And he
He'd
was
have to be Presbyterian, wouldn't he?
definitely a Presbyterian, and he always told us that. And he had two sisters that they lived in Ranwick, Bella Prescott and her sister Ellen, I think.
Yeah.
Ellen was married and had a family. Bella was single, and she was a school teacher. Now, their mother, I think I met her when I was little. She lived to be over 100. And they lived in Allison Road, Ranwick, and I went and visited them when I was in Sydney in 1938. I used to go around there and have
38.
afternoon tea, which was in a little nice home, all the things right, the tablecloth, the set right, the spoons, the cups and all that sort of stuff. And that's where, and grandfather, he was Alexander John, he was their oldest brother.
Of course, the prominent Prescott, John Prescott, president of the BHP Corporation.
It could be a relation, I don't know, but we haven't got really many wealthy relations because we came from the working area.
The wrong end of the stick.
No, the right end of the stick. Anyway, Alexander John was the... And Alexander John used to drink at the Coach and Horses Hotel in Ranwick, which is still there because I had a drink there with two of my sons just recently, because he used to come home and Mum used to say, he always went to Sydney for the Royal Easter Show, Grandfather Prescott. And he used to come home, he always had a beard, he'd come home with a beard to be shaved, and Mum used to say, "Give it up the Coach and Horses Hotel again, have you? Al, is you?"
Yeah, where did you get from Bega to Sydney in those days?
Oh, I go by boat.
Boat?
Yeah,
The Cabarga, I suppose, huh?
No, in the Marimbula, probably.
The Marimbula.
Yeah, and the Marimbula, that's, getting back, that's how Dad got round to Wentworth. They got the Marimbula passenger, with the passenger boat from Marimbula. And then
it was an old
Sydney.
steamboat, wasn't it?
Yeah, steamer, yeah.
The Marimbula used to go up the Murray River, didn't it?
No.
No.
Stupid. No.
Well, what are you talking about?
He got the Marimbula went from Marimbula to Sydney.
Up to Sydney, I
With
see,
a
yeah,
passenger steamer. It
Yeah.
called in at town. Well, I think it started off at Eden, then called it Marimbula.
And there was
then
somewhere else between...
Castra, Bermagui,
Bermagui, that's right.
and then up to Sydney, and the wharf was down in
Darling Harbour.
Darling Harbour, just alongside Piedmont, the old Piedmont Bridge. It was the Illawarra and South Coast Steam Navigation Company, which the company was running.
Of course, there was another boat called the Bermagui.
Oh, there were quite a few of them. There was the Marimbula, which was the passenger steamer. Then there was the Bermagui, and there was the Brigadia, and the one that we used to see coming into Castle Wharf was the Cabarga.
The Cabarga,
Yeah.
yeah.
Anyway,
If it lasted the longest, the Cobargo finished running about 1957.
yes, but it's still going. The Cobargo. It's up on the Richmond River.
Is it?
Yes,
Ah,
it's being used to haul sugar cane down to the sugar mill.
Still going, huh?
On the Richmond River. But that's a terrific story. The story of the steamers. Anyway, getting back to Mum's, a bit of background about Mum's family. Now that's grandfather. It's grandfather Prescott. Now the other side, Mum's mother, that was Grandma Prescott, was Amelia Mears. Now she was very a beautiful person, but she took no nonsense from us kids whatsoever. Because Mum would say, if you don't behave, I'll send you down to Grandma Prescott. So
Yeah, well, that's enough to stop you
that's
straight
it.
away. Yeah.
Yeah.
No more nonsense.
And she was a Catholic, and she went to
Oh, well,
Mass
that's
every
it.
morning.
That's it, yeah.
And Grandfather Prescott was a Presbyterian. He used to make fun of the missus he used to go, there she goes, the missus. She might as well take her bloody blankets up to church and bloody will sleep there. She's always there. That was how he used to talk to his wife, Grandma.
Because he was a non-Catholic.
No, he was not gay, he was a Presbyterian.
Same thing.
And a great we used to go down to see Grandma Prescott. She was a great musician, by the way. She taught music. That's where Mum developed her talent.
Yeah, it looks like it, yeah. Well, what
and
sort of an instrument did
she played the piano. And she
taught.
She taught the piano.
Yeah.
She,
What sort of, did you have a voice at all?
don't think so. And Grandfather Prescott, by the way, played the violin.
Did he? Yeah.
And I remember him telling me, because I've always gone well with my grandparents, better than probably my parents. He sort of liked it.
They gave me an extra bit of cake or something.
Yeah. And he took me out to his room once, and he put up my wardrobe, and he grabbed the violin case, and he got down and said, have a look at that, Pat. So she'll remember this. He said, that violin belonged to Sir Walter Scott in Scotland.
I'll ask the question, who the famous old Walter Scott?
Ask a Scotsman, you'll get a smack over there.
Oh, somebody with Scotch whiskey, is it?
Nothing to do with Scotland. He was a famous writer and poet in Scotland.
You sure you got the name right?
Yeah.
Walter Scott?
Sir Walter Scott. Don't forget the Sir.
Sir Walter Scott, he was a poet, wasn't he?
Oh, he wrote. He's a writer and a musician and all
Oh,
that.
I thought you'd be into this highbrow sort of stuff. Let's come down to earth and get on with this.
Yeah, anyway. But anyway, he said that belonged to Sir Walter Scott. Now, whatever happened then, I don't know. But anyway, Grandfather played the violin. But we'd get down to Grandma Prescott on Sunday night, and she'd say, well, all kneel down and say the rosary. So this is the longest rosary in the world. You had to kneel down, and she had a great long stick like that. And if you didn't say the Hail Marys properly, you got a little smack in the behind. And we'd be down there praying like, holy Mary, like, holy Mary. And then Grandfather...
Someone would blow off.
Grandfather would walk in his nightshirt. He always wore a nightshirt. And he'd have a bucket, 2 buckets over his shoulder with a stick between them. And I'm from the Chinese garden. Do you want to buy any vegetables?
He was slinging off it.
Yeah. Al, get back to your room. Grandma was. Anyway, that's, now in Grandma's Prescott's family, there were the Mears. They were quite a large family. There was
M-E-A-R-S?
M-E-A-R-E-S.
Yes.
Mears.
Sounds like a French name.
Irish, I think.
Irish,
yes. There was Auntie Annie Rawson, that was one of Grandma's sisters. There was Auntie Mary Curran. There was Auntie Sal Sharp, who lived in Sydney.
Did you say the word Curran?
Curran's P-U-R-R-A-N. Yes.
Yes, well, you know that Kim married Dave Curran, doesn't he?
Yeah. When I saw that name, I thought, gee, that's Auntie Mary Curran lived round in, not Auckland Street, just round behind Auckland Street, in Bega.
I don't think it's a very common name.
It's not a very common name, no.
Let's look into that, Dave. I'll look it up for you later.
Yeah, looked it up. It's spelt the same way. That's why I mentioned C-U-R-R-A-N.
Yeah.
Anyway,